At 45, Kimmi has finally decided to expose Marsau and Latisha, and the details are shocking. For years, fans of Love and Marriage Huntsville have speculated about the dynamics between Kimmi Grant, Marsau Scott, and Latisha Scott. There have been rumors, subtle hints, and cryptic comments that suggested there was more going on behind the scenes than anyone was willing to admit. But now, Kimmi is speaking out, and what she is revealing changes everything. Marsau Scott and Kimmi Grant have always had an interesting dynamic. Even though Kimmi is married to Maurice Scott, Marsau's own brother, there have been whispers about a past connection between Marsau and Kimmi. From the way Marsau would joke about Kimmi to the way he would sometimes involve himself in discussions about her marriage, fans couldn't help but notice that something always seemed off. For years, the speculation remained just that, speculation. But now, Kimmi is shedding light on the truth. The controversy surrounding Kimmi and Marsau dates back to when Kimmi was first introduced on Love and Marriage Huntsville. At the time, she was engaged to Maurice, but there were already rumors that their relationship wasn't as straightforward as it seemed. Some fans believed that Maurice wasn't Kimmi's first choice, and others speculated that Marsau may have had an interest in Kimmi before she got with Maurice. While no concrete proof ever surfaced, the conversations never completely died down. Marsau himself added fuel to the fire with some of his past comments. Over the years, he has made cryptic remarks that seemed to hint at knowing more than he was letting on. He would joke about things that didn't quite seem appropriate, given that Kimmi was married to his brother. At times, it almost seemed like he was daring people to question the nature of his relationship with Kimmi. Now that Kimmi is speaking out, those past comments are taking on a whole new meaning. One of the most shocking aspects of this situation is the tension between Kimmi and Latisha. While the two women have maintained a somewhat cordial relationship on the show, there have always been moments where the tension between them felt deeper than just the usual reality TV drama. Some fans have wondered if Latisha knew about Marsau's past interest in Kimmi, and if that knowledge has played a role in the way she interacts with Kimmi. Kimmi has revealed that for years, she has had to deal with subtle jabs and passive-aggressive behavior from Latisha. While Latisha has never come right out and accused Kimmi of anything, there have been plenty of moments where it seemed like she was holding on to some unspoken resentment. Looking back, fans are now realizing that Latisha's reactions to Kimmi may have been based on more than just their usual disagreements. Marsau's recent comments have only made things worse. In a conversation that has now gone viral, Marsau implied that his history with Kimmi was more complicated than people realized. While he didn't explicitly confirm a romantic past, he strongly suggested that before Kimmi and Maurice became serious, there were interactions between himself and Kimmi that many people didn't know about. This revelation has sent shockwaves through the Love and Marriage Huntsville community. The fact that Marsau is speaking out now is also raising questions. Why has he decided to bring this up after all these years? Some fans believe that he is trying to shift attention away from his own scandals. Marsau has faced multiple cheating allegations over the years, and some believe that by stirring up old rumors about Kimmi, he is attempting to divert the conversation away from himself. Others think that something happened behind the scenes that led Marsau to finally break his silence. Kimmi's response to Marsau's claims has been calculated. Rather than directly confirming or denying anything, she has chosen her words carefully. During a recent Instagram live session, Kimmi stated, "I'm not going to entertain rumors or speculation. People are going to say what they want, but at the end of the day, I know my truth, and that's all that matters to me." Her response has only added to the speculation because it leaves room for interpretation. If Marsau's claims were completely false, wouldn't Kimmi have shut them down immediately? Maurice Scott, Kimmi's husband, has also responded, but his reaction has been just as vague. At first, he remained silent, which only fueled speculation. When he finally spoke out, he simply said, "People love to talk, but at the end of the day, my marriage is solid, and that's all that matters." His response raised more questions than it answered because he did not outright deny Marsau's claims. Instead, he seemed to be trying to downplay the situation. Now, fans are wondering, what will happen next? Will Kimmi and Maurice's marriage survive this controversy? Will Marsau face backlash for putting this information out there? And perhaps most importantly, will Latisha finally speak out and confirm what she knows? There are already rumors circulating that even more details are about to surface. And if that's true, the entire Love and Marriage Huntsville dynamic could change forever. This situation has brought up a lot of old wounds and unspoken tensions within the group. If Marsau truly had a past with Kimmi, then it could explain a lot of the drama that has played out on the show over the years. It could explain Latisha's attitude toward Kimmi and why Maurice has been so careful in the way he addresses certain topics. The question now is, what will happen when all the secrets are finally out in the open? One thing is certain, this drama is far from over. With more details expected to come to light, fans are watching closely to see how this situation unfolds. Will Kimmi finally give a direct answer about her past with Marsau? Will Maurice confront his brother about the claims he is making? And how will Latisha react now that this information is public? The fallout from this revelation is only just beginning, and it's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. The drama between Kimmi Scott, Marsau Scott, Latisha Scott, and Maurice Scott has reached new heights, and fans of Love and Marriage Huntsville are completely shocked. Over the years, there have been whispers, speculations, and rumors about the dynamics within this group, but now the truth is finally coming out. Kimmi, who has often been viewed as the calm and collected one, has finally broken her silence. And what she has revealed about Marsau and Latisha has left everyone speechless. For years, there have been rumors that Marsau and Kimmi shared a past that no one wanted to talk about. Fans have speculated that before Kimmi got with Maurice, there might have been some kind of connection between her and Marsau. While neither of them ever confirmed these suspicions, there were always subtle hints that something was being left unsaid. Marsau has a habit of making sly comments, and Kimmi, though usually dismissive, would sometimes have reactions that made people wonder if there was more to the story. Now, it seems that Kimmi has decided to put everything on the table. Marsau and Latisha's marriage has already been under scrutiny for a long time. Marsau has been accused multiple times of cheating, and fans have seen Latisha struggle to maintain the image of a happy marriage despite all the allegations. While Marsau has always denied these claims, the evidence has sometimes suggested otherwise. Many people believe that Latisha has chosen to turn a blind eye to the rumors just to keep her marriage intact. But now that Kimmi is speaking out, it's becoming clear that there are even more layers to this complicated situation. One of the biggest shocks in this entire drama is the suggestion that Marsau may have had feelings for Kimmi before she got serious with Maurice. Some fans have gone back and analyzed old footage of the show, pointing out moments where Marsau seemed a little too interested in Kimmi's relationship with Maurice. There have even been moments where Marsau made comments that seemed to suggest he had inside knowledge about Kimmi's past before she officially became a part of the Scott family. While some of these moments could have been brushed off as friendly banter, the way Latisha has reacted in certain situations has made people suspect that she knew more than she was letting on. Now that Kimmi has finally decided to address the rumors, fans are paying close attention to how Maurice and Latisha are reacting. Maurice, who has always been very protective of Kimmi, has been surprisingly quiet about the whole situation. Some people believe that he is trying to avoid adding fuel to the fire, while others think that he might actually be struggling with the truth that Kimmi has revealed. If Marsau really did have some kind of past interest in Kimmi, what does that mean for Maurice and his relationship with his brother? Would he be able to overlook something like that? Or would this revelation create an irreparable rift between them? On the other hand, Latisha's reaction has also raised a lot of eyebrows. Over the years, she has had moments where she seemed uncomfortable with Kimmi, but she always managed to keep things cordial. However, after Kimmi's revelations, fans have noticed that Latisha has been acting differently. Some believe that she might have always known about Marsau's possible feelings toward Kimmi and that she resented Kimmi for it. If that's the case, then it would explain a lot of the tension that has existed between them over the years. This entire situation has also made fans revisit past drama and arguments on the show. There have been instances where Marsau and Maurice had disagreements that seemed deeper than what they were arguing about on the surface. People are now wondering if those arguments were really about business and personal differences, or if they were actually about unspoken tension regarding Kimmi. If Maurice had any suspicions that Marsau had a thing for Kimmi, that could explain a lot of the underlying issues that have existed between them. But perhaps the biggest question in all of this is why Kimmi is speaking out now. For years, she has remained quiet and avoided fueling the rumors. So, what has changed? Some fans believe that she has simply reached her breaking point and no longer wants to be part of the narrative that others are creating around her. Others think that something might have happened behind the scenes that forced her to finally address the situation. Could it be that there was a falling out between her and Latisha? Or maybe something happened between her and Maurice that made her feel the need to clear the air? Whatever the reason, Kimmi's revelations have completely shaken the foundation of the group. The way things have been going, it's clear that this drama is far from over. There are already rumors that more details are about to surface, and if that happens, it could change everything. If Marsau really did have past feelings for Kimmi, how will that affect his marriage with Latisha? Will Maurice and Kimmi be able to move past this, or will it cause cracks in their relationship? And most importantly, will Latisha finally acknowledge that there might have been something she ignored all these years? The dynamics in Love and Marriage Huntsville have always been complicated, but this latest revelation has taken things to an entirely new level. Fans are eagerly waiting to see what happens next, and if the past is any indication, the drama is only going to get messier. Will Kimmi's decision to speak out lead to more people coming forward with the truth, or will the group try to sweep this under the rug once again? One thing is for sure, nothing will ever be the same after this.